well in there. But what I usually do every single guest I get on, right? I usually do a combined 11, and so yeah, I'm going to share the screen based on we'll do it based on obviously form this season. Arsenal and Bayern Munich combined 11, right? Right. Can you guys see the screen? Yeah, is it on yet? Typical StreamYard people. Yeah. So formation, should we just go with a 4-3-3?
Yeah, that's blessing.
We go 4-3-3. What's this? So yeah, obviously goalkeeper Neuer. He's played quite a lot for you. I know he's had an injury, right?
He did. But he's been amazing. Yeah.
It's man what Neuer we're talking about. Obviously, Raya. We've got David Raya in goal. He's been a good signing. You know, he's kept the most clean sheets in the Premier League. But I think it's man what Neuer we're talking about here, people. I think we're gonna have to go with Neuer in goal. As simple as that. Left back, Alphonso Davies, of course. He's been having a good season for you, no?
No, not really. But I
not?
think he would probably be the player to go in there. Obviously, you've got Ozzy Zinchenko in there.
Yeah.
I think Guerrero is another one, but I think Alphonso Davies, if we're doing a combined 11, probably will be that guy. Yeah.
I have to agree with that as well. Just only because our left back situation is we've not got an actual left back there. So 2 centre backs. This is interesting, man, because I love Kim Min-jae as well. I think he's quality, bro. Even at Napoli, this guy was superb. You know, obviously you got the Lit who we just spoke about, who we know is solid as well. I mean, even at Ajax, that guy was insane. He's quality as well. But Gabriel and Saliba, for me, have just been elite this season for us, man. They've been elite. So I think Saliba's been better. Some Arsenal fans may disagree, but honestly, I'll go Saliba, and then I'll give you Kim Min-jae or De Ligt.
No. Take both of them.
You're gonna give me both, yeah? Both.
Yeah, I'll give you both because at the end of the day, the way I see it is it's a partnership, and we are. I'm not having Eric Dyer in this team. I'm putting that there. I'm not having that donkey anywhere near this team. So no, I have both of them because it's obviously a partnership. And our players have been left, right, and centre. We don't know who's going to play. So, yeah.
Fair play. Right back, obviously, Ben White has been superb this season for Arsenal. The guy can go forward, can cross the ball as well, overlap, you know, defensively as well. He's been tested a few times and he's really, you know, done well against whoever he's up against. Not really anyone's really done him up, really, if you think about it. Whereas on the other side, it's a different story. So, I mean, your right back, obviously, you said is Kimmich. I saw a few of your Bayern fans on Twitter saying he's been awful for you lot. Is that right?
I wouldn't say awful. I think you're obviously going to look at the senior players when you are doing really bad. And I think that's what they're doing. They're looking at the senior players and they're looking for them to step up. But at the end of the day, when you've got Eric Dyer at centre back, you know, what are you planning to do? To be honest with you, and it just shows different in system because for us he hasn't been doing as well, but for Julian Nagelsmann for the German national team, he goes and pockets Mbappe. So I don't know, mate. To be honest with you.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm leaning more towards Ben White personally. What do you think?
I would personally say Kimmich, but you know,
this is 50-50, guys. What I'll do is I'll upload a pre-recorded video and the chat can decide this one, people. Yeah.
Yep, that's what
so yeah, right backs. Let me know, guys. Kimmich or Ben White. Midfield. Obviously, you got the likes of we all know about Musiala, Goretzka. I think Declan Rice is going to get in there for sure this season.
Rice is in there, yeah.
Rice is in there for sure. We'll put him here. And then obviously Musiala we'll put in there as well, of course. Quality player. I think that's fair. And then one more midfielder alongside Musiala and Rice. I mean, who you got there? Goretzka? Has he been performing well this season?
I think Goretzka's an option. I don't think that would be who you put in. I think personally, I would generally like to shout for Pavlovic. I think he's a young lad that was basically come up through the youth ranks, was a ball boy and everything, and now he's an absolute star for us. But in saying that, and I hate to say it, because I don't like this guy. You guys will love him. I think you've got to put Odegaard in there.
Yeah, you completely. Honestly, I'm doing this and I've completely forgot about our captain, man. Odegaard, it's got to be him. I think it's got to be him. So that Pavlovic guy, is he Croatian?
No, he's German, I believe. Pavlovic.
Oh, is he German? Oh, right. No, because I've never sort of heard his name before. Is he like a youth player? Is he like?
Yeah, he's 19 years old. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Is this like his first season then in breaking into the team?
Proper season, yeah.
Yeah, nice one. So yeah, but I think no one can argue. Odegaard gets in for sure. Well, you can have the striker for sure. We all know who the striker's going to be. Harry Kane. Yeah. He's the one I'm right about the most, man, because he just loves the game against Arsenal every single time. Turns up, even if he's in when he's at Tottenham and there's like woeful, in a bad team, he still turned up. So yeah, and he's coming back to the Emirates. He knows what it's like playing against Arsenal. So yeah, and he's unbelievable striker up front for you in this for sure. Now the winners, obviously Leroy Sané. I think it's a quality player. Obviously Gnabry we spoke about. Kingsley Coman again, I think is a decent player as well. He's been at you guys many years. Obviously we've got Saka. Does Saka get on the right win?
It's a hard one.
Has Sergio or Sané been better than him?
I don't think he's been. Let me look at Saka's stats a minute. I don't think he's been better than Saka. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of your fans will watch this and they'll be like, "Bro, you're even like debating this." And because how Sané has been so bad this right now, like second half of the season. So what? Premier League, 14 goals, 8 assists, amazing from Saka. That's brilliant. Bundesliga, what? He's played 8 goals, 11 assists. He's been very, very good. He's been brilliant. But the fact that he drops off, Saka's got to go in there. He drops off every single time. It does my nut in.
Yeah, fair play, man. Saka
I'd sell him as well, by the way. That I would sell him without a doubt.
Who? Sané?
Yeah.
Really? Has he got to that point now where it's just enough is enough?
Yeah, it's like his decision making is just terrible, like absolutely diabolical. He shoots when he should pass. He passes when he should shoot. He's got the stats there with Harry Kane, but he's not human son. You know what I mean? It's not that Harry Kane human son situation.
Yeah, that's fair, man. That's fair. Left wing, obviously, we've changed it around a little bit this season. We've played Martinelli on the left wing. The guy's quality on his day. He's been not as we know of Martinelli, really. We know this guy could be better. We've got Trossard. This guy turns up in the big games for sure. You could always rely on him off the bench as well. Great player Trossard is. And then we've played Jesus on the left wing, and I can't stand when we put him on the left wing. The guy, again, he's just not clinical enough, man. He's really not clinical enough for Arsenal. So, obviously, you usually like rotate your winners around, don't you? Like sometimes, Sané plays on the left, Coleman plays on left only as well. It's like you sort of rotate them around.
Yeah, most definitely. I would generally put, if you're going off of stats, which isn't always the best thing, I would put Coleman in. I think he's a big game player. And for me, I think Martinelli's having a good season. Obviously, like you said, he's not having the best season, but I think Kingsley Coman obviously won us the Champions League in 2020 against his former club, PSG. This is going to be the first season he hasn't won a league title in his career. Would have won it with PSG, I believe. I think he's won it with Juventus and then come to us and won it 11 years in a row. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. And I mean this with no disrespect, but the fact that this amount of Arsenal players gets into this team annoys me. In the fact that that's how bad we are. Like, and you're doing fantastic. I'm not trying to be a hater. You are doing brilliant. But like Bayern should be doing so much better in the Champions League, and this should be like one of those where you guys are scared of coming against us, but it's actually roles reversed. You're doing amazingly, going in there getting a good result against City, and we're getting smashed up by a mid-table team. So, yeah. What else is there to say, man?
Yeah, spot on there. No, absolutely spot on there. No, I tell you, like years ago when they got sacked